daily tarot reading, and the reason why I'm here shooting this reading here today is because I want to celebrate with you reaching 20,000 subscribers. So I thought from the goodness of my heart, I want to bring you this daily tarot reading, and it might be something that I incorporate here on the channel as well. I am thinking about bringing it in. But thank you so much to all the likes, shares and subscribes, you guys. I honestly couldn't have done it without you. And it has been slow and steady, but with my moon in Taurus, that's just exactly how I like it. Guys, it's an unbelievable feeling to reach a small little milestone like this. I don't know, like my heart just feels so humbled, and I feel so grateful to each and every one of you who honestly just takes time out of your day to just let me read for you. You know, time is precious and it's valuable. And so how you spend your time is important to me. And the fact that you're spending your time tuning into my readings is an absolutely incredible feeling. And I honestly, like I said, I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much, guys. And to celebrate, let's dive on in and get into the daily message. We're going to go a little freestyle with this. We're going to work with the Oracle and the Tarot cards here. It is a general reading, guys, so just take what speaks for you, leave what doesn't. Let's dive on in now, guys, and see what wants to come through for you in the daily tarot. Okay, first card coming through, we have Believe and Succeed. Believe and succeed. Okay, so okay, so I'm hearing lead by example. So I want to, with this card, guys, I want to let you know that use me for example, okay? I'm hearing lead by example. So I'm led to tell you today to kind of look at my situation, or yeah, use me as your inspiration, essentially, okay? If I can do it, you can do it, is what I'm getting from this card. If I can do it, you can do it. But it just takes, one day at a time. It doesn't happen overnight, is what I'm here to tell you. Something just doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly but surely. And I feel like that's the message for you today. Okay, whatever you put your mind to here, whatever you are wanting to achieve for yourself, believe that you can have it, because success is yours if you believe in it. But it's not an overnight success. Okay, it's not an overnight success, but it will happen if you consistently put in the effort. So what you do every day will amount to what you receive in your physical reality. It is asking for you to keep focusing forward, okay? Don't look sideways. Don't compare yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about what Jane's doing over there or Bob's doing over there. Okay, it's not about that. It's about focusing forward, being led by your heart, being led by your passions. This is a number 6 card. So the number 6 to me is the number of love. So if you love what you're doing, then let that lead you. Let love lead you. If you're not loving what you're doing, then that's a sign to kind of steer this boat in a little bit of a different direction. If you need to make adjustments, make adjustments. Okay, but it's about loving the process or falling in love with the process, and that will lead you to success. Now, success doesn't have to be financial. It can be anything. It could be success in love, a success in relationships, success in achieving a small little goal. Could be something as simple as wanting to lose 5 kilos. I know I keep using that as an example, but you know what I mean. Okay, second card, King of Swords in reverse. Get out of your head. Stop listening to that internal dialogue of yours, which I feel when the King of Swords is in reverse, it's a negative dialogue. It's like, I can't do this. I can't see how this is going to happen. It's that negative self-talk. So get out of that habit with the King of Swords in reverse. Get out of that habit. It could be someone else around you, okay? King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is making you doubt your abilities, who is making you doubt yourself. If there is someone of this nature around you doubting your abilities or doubting yourself or interrupting your focus, then it might be a time to maybe disconnect or cut the cord from this person. Be also mindful of your own manipulative energies. What do I mean by that? Well, pay attention to your shadow side. Okay, where do you self-sabotage? Because that's the King of Swords in reverse. Self-sabotaging patterns, self-sabotaging behaviors. If you call those patterns out, then you are aware of how you can self-sabotage or block yourself. Okay, so be aware of your own self-sabotage. Today will be the day to just be aware of that. Write it down if you have to. Remind yourself on ways on how you screw it up for yourself. Yeah? Okay, we've got the Chariot in reverse. Could be connecting to a Cancerian here, but I feel like with the Chariot in reverse, things are not moving forward for you. Things are not seeming to flow for you. There might be, what do you call it? There might be like a nail in the wheel. You know, when you're driving along and you puncture the wheel with an unexpected nail or screw that was on the road. You might be getting a flat tire here. For some of you literally may be having car troubles. Okay, again, I'm looking at that as a spiritual sign from the universe. The reason why your car is not operating is because deep down inside, there's a self-sabotaging pattern that is not allowing the car to function at its optimum level. You are the car, okay? How are you fueling up this car? Is there any fuel in the tank? You know, if there's no fuel in the tank, if you're not loving what you're doing, how can you achieve success? So again, I feel like it's just getting you to kind of reflect on the adjustments that you might need to make. If the car is not moving forward, are you going in the right direction? Are you going in the right direction? What's the challenge? Okay, is your heart, mind, body, and soul aligned to the direction that you've told yourself to go? We now have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So now we have the King and the Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be literally to do with a relationship. Okay, because we have the perfect pair here, but they're both coming out in reverse. If you're connecting with someone in love, I do want to say here, things seem very unclear at this time. And it's because you're both not leading from a place of love or unconditional love. It could be that you're just allowing your egos to get in the way here, or you're both allowing words or fears to get in amongst this connection. So I'm inviting you to maybe look at where love can maybe change things, or where unconditional love or compassion can turn things around to become more victorious for you here. The Queen of Swords, she's looking to the past, okay? So I'm going to, when it comes to yourself, look back to the past for answers. Look back to the past for answers. Look back over the last few days. You know, what's happened in the last few days, or in the last few weeks, or in the last few hours, or in the last few months? What's happened for yourself to kind of just affect the journey? Shed light on that. Okay, shed light on that. Journal around it. Face it. Confront it. Because I feel that when you go back in time, that's where the answers are. Okay? That's where the answers are for you. And it's going to help you. It's kind of going to help you get things back on track. Because I feel like that's where you kind of veered off track. Something happened in the last few weeks, hours, months. And that kind of led you off the beaten path. There we go. Look at that. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I see here that you want to move things forward. It's going to happen because you got the Six of Swords here. Okay, it's going to happen. It's going to feel a little challenging, but nonetheless, if you make this your focus to move things forward, then you will. In regards to a relationship, I see that things will get, this relationship will be in a much more calmer place, as long as you're both prepared to work on it, okay? But I do see you essentially, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what fears come up, no matter what self-sabotaging patterns or even resistance tries to affect you, I feel that you will get past whatever this is. As long as you're bringing awareness to it. Because see these Six Swords, they're sitting in the front of the boat. You've brought awareness to it now because you recognize it. Yes, it's going to be a little difficult some days, but as long as you're aware, you know how to navigate through it. Okay, that's what it's saying here. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. Again, it can feel like, it can feel very one-sided. It can feel very one-sided. So if this is in relation to a partnership or some kind of dynamic, it can feel like one of you is putting in more effort than the other. Okay, again, I invite you to kind of just maybe change your outlook or your perspective on that. Because that right there could be the major turning point or the change. Yeah. For others of you on some kind of path to success, it's like you don't need anybody else to help you get there. You need to rely on yourself. Okay, for some of you, you may have this story, oh, but that person over there has X, Y, Z. That's why they have success. Or that's why they've been able to make it there faster because they've had the financial means to get there. Blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm seeing with the Six of Pentacles. It's like it doesn't matter what other people have. It comes down to what you're willing to do today, what you're willing to do every day, in fact. You don't need anybody else's help here. You can do this on your own. But it's what you're putting your mind to here. And is it done with love? Right? Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords, I'm getting here, it's some kind of wound. Okay, it's some kind of maybe inner child wound that you need to face or heal here. Let me just put my glasses on. Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, I feel like if you're feeling disappointed or let down, it's time to figure out why. And I feel like it stems from a wound. Remember, it comes back to that self-sabotage. Okay, if you're feeling disappointed, then what can you take from this? What can you learn from the disappointment? What can you learn from the setback? Because that's how I'm seeing the Three of Swords, as the setback. There's a reason why this setback has happened. And I feel like the setback is a setup. And it's setting you up for the success that you deserve. Right? It's setting you up for the success that you deserve. So let's grab an affirmation card for you now, just to close out this reading. I mean, it's so easy to, you know, be set back. And it's because we feel disheartened. It could be you feeling disheartened with yourself as well. But I'm feeling like the Three of Swords, it's just a temporary setback. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's like, okay, in this Six of Swords, it's like, no, I'm picking myself up and I'm moving forward. It's a temporary setback. I'm not going to let this affect me or sabotage me on my path to where it is that I'm going. I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to a power greater than me. If you are being led by love, then you will just navigate this journey a lot easier. I'm seeing a butterfly here, and I'm seeing the color blue. So I want to say to those of you who have made it this far, have compassion for yourself. Be patient with yourself as well. And if there are some changes that you need to make with the butterfly, then set about making those changes, because I feel that the transformation is going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to bring you at the end of the day closer to where it is that you are being called to go. So there we have it, you guys. That's your reading. I really do hope that this was insightful and helpful at this time. Don't forget to give us a like if it resonated and you got something out of this. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.